From the Golden Nugget in Las Vegas, Nevada, this is Poker Night in America. Hello and welcome to Poker Night in America. I'm Chris Hansen, spelled with an O and not an E, and this is my friend slash co-host, Joe Stapleton.
You called me your friend.
Well, it said it on the screen, so I kind of read it, but I mean, most times I mean it.
I can't believe all of this is written on the screen.
Yeah, it's all there. Well, let's continue day 3, shall we, here in Las Vegas. And let's go, Ryan Fee, down 10,000, but still a big stack in front of him at 24K.
I feel like when you get tipped sometimes, then there has to be some sort of expectation of like.
I just felt
when
so
the person gets
uncomfortable
out.
one night when I was out with someone in the Uber driver, and you know they was like in the middle and then not the tip, and it was just really weird. So then if you go to my Twitter and you look at the there's a whole got so many people just weighed in, and a lot of them just said, and they said that they don't, the tip is not included supposedly. But I don't think that they expect it. Like all my friends.
Ryan Fee said he's got a lot of work to do, and he's
They
starting
all
things
pop
off
in and
nicely with
out,
Ace
you know.
King.
450.
Jennifer Tilley's got Ace Jack.
And she is 3-betting. Ryan is in position with a hand that is rarely going to be dominated.
Here comes a little more. We're up to 1,200.
And Jen calls.
Check.
So Ryan Fee and Jennifer Tilley heads up in our first hand here tonight.
And like my roommate, every time a floorboard creaks, has just checked in the dark. Free turn card. And Jen improves on the turn, but just enough to lose more money.
Here, nice.
Yeah.
I love the out.
The Fremont?
Outside area.
I hadn't been to Fremont before.
1,400 is the bet from Jen Tilley.
Well, obviously the guy holding the sign, like, for 20 bucks you can kick him in the nuts as hard as you want. Then there's like some like
How much do you
dude
think
that
that
looks.
guy makes? Like,
Oh, I don't know.
Fee raises to 3,000, so back to Tilley.
He's actually laughing at everyone
Yeah,
who comes up and
it's
kicks
something
him and
like that,
and is
like, for
laughing.
sure. He had an operation.
And speaking of getting kicked in the... Let's see how much more Jen loses on this hand.
Some guy was like 75 years old and he looked like he was like a homeless person. He probably was. Like big beard, long hair. And he did this like huge dance routine. It was absolutely like phenomenal. I was like, oh my God.
It's almost as if Cindy has never been to a city before. Is she literally Cindy Brady?
People like acting their heart out. Like,
Holy
singing.
cow, a rather sizable bet there. Pot-size bet from Ryan Fee is $7,000.
I don't know what you could possibly have.
Ace King.
I guess Ace King is a possibility.
Jennifer Tilley once again finds herself in a spot on Poker Night in America. She is only winning this hand if he is bluffing, and he is not.
And fold from Jennifer Tilley.
It's been way too long.
She says, take this. I've got 8 chips to place out in front of you.
All right.
Forward.
Action back around to Bryn Kenny. And it looks like these two wackadoos are going to go to war with some really optimistic hands.
No. Let's just see a flop.
why? You
Because my
talked me
hand's
into.
so, but my hand's so nice. I want you to see a flop.
Talked me into doing it.
Exactly. So it's perfect for me.
What's happening? What is happening?
And here's the flop brought to you by Kimosabi Mezcal.
Hopefully that's my flop.
Definitely not your flop. This flop is all Ite. Oh, but she doesn't bet it. Maybe wants to avoid getting raised by Bryn. I would say it's hard to bet this, but Bryn Kenny is magic, and Esther's face genuinely says, I really, 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 really hate this turn card.
Kenny bets 1,400.
And Taylor's probably going to feel compelled to call. I mean, she does have the best hand with King High. Let's not forget that.
Ite will call. All right, so let's get a little river action. Do the dance, dealer. Another ace comes on the river, which is actually probably pretty good for Esther.
Not so sure. Bryn is so good. I'd be shocked if he didn't realize he can win this with a bet. I mean, he knows he has to bet because he pretty much has got the bottom of his range. Doesn't get much worse than 10 high on this board.
$6,500.
That is an over bet. Exactly the kind of bet that says king high is going to be good sometimes. I just wonder how often Ite ever calls this with king high.
He is folding.
So hard to call. Bryn Kenny is just the greatest.
4-3, 10 high.
You bluffered her
He's like Taco Bell. So good, but you don't even know how.
and then show. So mean.
Welcome back to American Night in Poker Town.
You should really just let me handle these. What do you say?
Whatever you say, Hanson Chris.
Amateur. Poker Night is brought to you by Sit and Go 2.0. Go to sitandgo20.net and claim your free Sit and Go 2.0 strategy ebook.
Oh no. Rip wireless. That's it.
Wireless is
That's
gone.
it. Yeah, they cut me off.
Well, that's what you get for trying to stream all 9 seasons of Sex in the City. Don't ask me how I know there's 9 seasons.
I can't even join it. Oh my god. It might work.
You guys want to give me my money back and I'll get out of the way? Guys?
No.
Want to give me my money back? I'll get out of the way?
No, we want your money in there.
Oh, I still got it.
It's like free money?
They'll bet you off on the flop and then battle.
What is that over there?
Esther starts with the best hand, flops the best hand. Bryn's in a little bit of trouble here.
All right, now I got to try to win the pot since I just lost that 100.
Kenny bets 500. Taylor calls.
I knew I needed to get my money back. I had no shot at this spot.
Bowker bows out.
You can't get in the middle of something, you know what's going on?
Here's the turn. 10 of clubs, so Kenny picks up some draws.
I'm listening to you.
Yeah? Are you?
I empathize.
So Bryn picks up a bunch of equity and fires again. Yeah, it seems like another pretty easy just call for Taylor. Can't fold it, can't raise it, can't roll it up and blaze it. Sorry, Bryn. And call she does.
Okay, one more card. Let's see the river.
Ace is up for Ite.
Oh, you're new. Okay, this is complicated, right?
Ryan knows what it is.
Vodka, gin, lime juice, not too much, club soda, please.
If you can't flop gin, you might as well drink it.
And ice. Thank
And
you.
ice, yes, and ice.
And no spit.
Oh, I love Jen so much.
When you say you don't want spit in your drink, does that actually tempt them to put...
Pretty much guarantees getting spit in your
Doesn't
drink.
it? Yeah, I agree.
They're like, right away, ma'am. Bing.
Why not? In 45
7,000 the bet from Taylor.
We're working with heavy machinery
We're working
here.
hard.
Yeah.
I'd be shocked to see Bryn call this. His bet's so big, it's an overbet. It might make him think he's getting bluffed, but I still don't see him ever making this call.
I don't think you're bluffing.
And Kenny does fold.
He's just too good.
Are you guys friends? You gonna be friends later?
Now we are.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Pocket 8s and pocket 9s. So I've got like 4 bluffs there.
Yeah.
And then I've got all the combos
So I like
8, 9
overbetting.
straights. Yeah, me too.
Because if you move all in, I just fold 100% of the time, right?
But that
bet
makes it brutal
7,000
for like
and you move.
overbetting. Because if you bet 7,000,
But I
I've got a
bet
hand like
7,000.
pocket 8s or pocket 9s, I might move all in.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not throwing away my...
Because then it's very unlikely that you have 8s
No, that
or like
will
8,
be
I'm
9.
just like my country.
I bet 7,000.
Young, happy,
Or 8, 8 or
I'm
9,
not throwing
9.
away my...
Bowker and Taylor both hit their queen.
You ever listen to Hamilton? Such a good show.
Why so little?
It does seem very reasonable.
I agree.
I'm almost priced
We're
in.
gonna buy it on
but-
sale.
Richardson optimistically calling with bottom pair. Jen, it's pretty tough to be priced in with 8 high and no draw.
It's all on how you look at things.
I like like doing that. I like doing that better than.
King on the turn, and it's a spade. That should be a scare card for just about everybody.
Yeah, me too. That's why I hate just call mucking with like a hand that only beats a bluff.
But much like Joffrey Baratheon's agent, Richardson is gonna rep a king.
Try to get like the higher end of your range to fold.
15.
There goes Bowker.
1,500 is the bet over to Ite. She calls.
Can she handle the heat of another barrel on the river? Can Alan bring the heat of another barrel on the river?
I still have to work out today. It's going to be tough.
You know, I used to come down to Las Vegas, and I love it because I'd work out with All American Dave. And then he started his food business. Now he's never free to work me out. I have to work myself out, which means I don't get worked out.
I made a workout bet with one of my friends, and if we don't work out, we have to pay the other guy $500.
Oh, really? See, that's a
So
good
it's
way to do it.
it's gonna be painful to pay him
Yeah.
$500. So I gotta work out even if I'm drunk.
Steve, you want to do a workout bet?
All the way home. Get my
Nope.
car tomorrow.
Nice bet, Alan Richardson.
Ite folds the winner. Welcome back inside the Golden Nugget on Poker Night in America. You know where the bathrooms are?
There's a sign right there.
Oh, it's always the last place you look. Poker Night in America brought to you by Kimosabi Mezcal.
Not one, but two straddles.
I almost got to put an 800 on the button.
Oh, really?
Oh.
What?
Bryn's disappointed Jen didn't triple straddle, so he could quadruple.
Gamble, gamble. Action is on Esther Taylor.
Coming for the blinds. That's six or that's 7.
Who's in the booth? Do you guys know?
His name's Chris Hansen. He's been doing this for like 10 years.
Hey, thanks for noticing. His name is Joe Stapleton. He's been doing this for like as long as his beard has been growing.
It's been a solid 5 minutes.
Yeah, I got the message from a non-poker player. Like, what are these
You got
guys
it too?
doing?
By the way, Fee's flopped a flush draw. Taylor's got a pair. Technically the best hand for now. Fee's the favorite. Lots of outs.
So he calls the $1,050 bet from Taylor.
Sorry.
The turn will sway things one way or the other, and they go over towards Esther Taylor, who now also picks up a flush draw.
Fee did not lose much equity, though. He is double gutted now, in addition to all of his other outs.
1,600 the bet from Taylor.
That's so funny. That's so cute that your mom is watching.
Yeah, she loves it.
Shout out to Kyle Bowker's mom. Thanks for watching Poker Night in America.
She likes it.
Yeah.
When I first told her I was going to play poker, she didn't think it was a great idea.
Right.
600?
In the history of mankind, has there ever been parents who have said, yes, you should quit whatever you're doing right now and go play poker for a living?
No, we're from upstate New York. Not like
Fee gets there on the river.
Cashier and stuff like that. But all the really
Maybe Ite elects to turn her hand into a bluff here instead of hoping and praying for a free showdown.
You're a poker player.
I chose,
And that is exactly what happens.
but then I went a different way.
At least the size of this bet makes it so that Ryan probably can't raise. It'd be real tough for him to get called by anything worse. There's the just call. Esther Taylor shows her pair of 4s, and they are no good.
Flush.
That's like, what do I want to look down?
7-9 suited for Jen Tilly Lace and a pretty face and a ponytail hanging down.
That's to look at your hand.
Oh, so you mean
and
you have
this.
something?
What?
So you have something here.
I might not. You know, I might be attacking his straddle.
We'll find out.
Yeah, let's find out.
We're gonna find out.
You're so annoying. How annoying is
I
he?
tried to stop him.
Yeah, you
I
know.
fold.
All right, I called.
Looks like it's going to be Tilly and Kenny.
Bryn's move with Queen 6 suited. Kind of a baller move in position.
I
I guess
checked.
you do have something.
I checked the flop.
Damn.
And here's the flop brought to you by Kimosabi Mezcal.
Top pair and a flush draw for Bryn Kenny. If this flop were a dog, it would be Brindle.
1,400 the bet. And Tilly, of course, calls, putting herself into another awkward position.
Well, there we go. Now she picks up some outs. Both players have flush draws. Jen's got a straight draw.
3.
Probably okay with getting a fold here, but that's not happening. Hey, Brent, are those chips in stacks of 20 or?
All right, let's see what happens on the river. It's an ace of hearts. Nothing for Tilly.
You win.
That's good to hear.
Diamond. Oh, and a straight draw too.
Oh, you had the flush draw. I guess I should have bet the turn. Oh, I did bet the turn.
You did bet the turn.
You played so good. Why are you raking in the pot? I guess I should have bet the river.
That's what I stand, 1,600.
16?
Seed 5, Cindy Kersley, came all the way from Canada to Las Vegas to play on Poker Night in America.
Oh my God, give me
Here we
something.
go.
That chair's not made of helium. We don't need you to just sit there and hold it down. Let's play a hand.
Well, guess what? It's $1,500 just for her to see a flop because we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 straddles into this.
Give up 25.
Bye-bye, Cindy. Smell you later.
King, queen.
Against Alan.
All right, let's see who wants to call this. I think this is definitely the indication that this must be the final hand of the evening, I'm guessing.
In the cutoff?
He was talking like he didn't want me to call, though.
This hand's got more straddling than the champagne room and only slightly less money being lit on fire.
Jen, this is yours. You're winning this
All
one.
right, I'm all in.
I knew that was
All,
coming.
all of it,
All right.
Ryan? Yeah, I'm going to Alan,
Yeah.
Alan School of Poker.
Alan School of I'm all in.
Let Alan have a peek.
Yeah. No.
One card.
All right. I'm gonna give you one.
One card.
There you go. Don't let him know.
Jen, you want some help? Look at my face.
I call.
Watch.
You call?
We are flipping for $29,000, y'all.
Yes, Jen!
Can we run it twice?
Oh God.
I don't know.
We actually have to flip it over.
I don't have a very good hand.
You're behind.
Go, Jen.
It's a race.
Let's go.
you
Wait,
wanna-
everyone in it. One
Twice.
point.
No, Jen, no! No!
Don't listen to them.
You gotta go for blood.
What? Go for what?
Blood.
Jen, you gotta be.
What?
Should we
No,
do
no
it?
peek.
We're gonna run it 2 times. The winner of each run out will get half the pot.
All right.
I told you one time for the blood.
Did anyone have
I've been trying to get this kid all night.
I know. You're so bad.
I told you. Yeah.
Any monkey, Jen. Any monkey. Any monkey. Animal.
Right.
Half this pot goes to Ryan Fee.
All right, that was one of my outs.
Yeah, good.
All right.
Okay, now keep
Free
it
roll,
small,
let's do it. Yeah, free roll, let's do it.
Small.
Let's do it.
Run number 2.
Small.
Got him.
God,
I need
Jen,
it 5.
no.
I need the last 5. Or 4.
There is 1 out left, and it's been folded, we know.
So sick.
No. No.
Wow. I'm the losingest player in poker night in American history, except for Antonio. Thank God for Antonio. That's really
Ryan, you're
sad.
such a lucky.
You were a lucky. I cannot believe you hit that 10. Goodbye, money. Goodbye, chips. Wow.
It is no coincidence that Ryan Fee and Jennifer Tilly are on opposite ends of this list.
That's what you get when you flip for 29 grand. Today was kind of like an NBA game, all the action in the last 2 minutes. We should do this again sometime, I mean, if you want to.
Huh. If you want more Poker Night and less Stapleton, log on to our social media accounts, including Twitch and YouTube, where you can find full episodes, live streams, and exclusive content. Also, don't forget to download our new free poker app. You and your friends can have your very own poker night as well as a chance to win a seat in our show. Search for us in the App Store and download it today. For everyone at Poker Night in America, he's Joe Stapleton. And stop doing that. And I'm Chris Hansen. Thanks for watching. Poker Night in America is brought to you by Kimosabi Mezcal and Sit and Go 2.0.